Now, it may interest you to know that Billy has memorized all 800.
Now, the other day I was scrolling through ye olde YouTube, and I was seeing a lot of talk about the next generation of football's wonder kids. And I thought to myself, what about the last generation? What about the old wonder kids? The failed wonder kids? The Anthony Martials of this world? And I reminisced, and I remembered back in the day, I used to predict wonder kids using FIFA, because I was a little nerd. So I thought, you know what, funny, it would be mad interesting to see if I managed to actually correctly predict some of the game's current stars when they were but embryos, and see where some of those players that were so hotly tipped back in the day have ended up. Now, if you're going to enjoy this one, feel free to slap a like on the video, and of course subscribe if you're new to the channel. Over 1,730% of you are currently not subscribed, so I'd really appreciate it if you hit that big red button. And also, before we get into this one, I want to say a massive shout out to AJ3, who's done a similar video like this beforehand. You can check it out down in the description below. Now, here's the series that I used to do. I did a few before this, and this is from FIFA 17, so we are going 5 to 6 years now into the past. I was a leak, I was probably really cringy, and my microphone cost about £4.99. So these were very different times. My microphone cost £6.99 now. And I made about 6 of these videos outlining players that I thought you guys should look out for FIFA 17, based on like the stats they had in real life and the hype about them. This was episode 1. I can already see Marcus Rashford and Ousmane Dembele in the thumbnail.
Hello there, guys, and welcome. It is Mirren here, and today it is time for
Flipping heck. I sound 9! I was not 9 6 years ago, so I don't understand what's going on here. I used to do a lot of FIFA stuff. I could barely even show my face on the channel until about 2018, 2019, but it's just something I sort of outgrew, I guess, 'cause I don't really enjoy playing the game too much. But we're gonna see who the first player is. I mean, that makes sense. It's Marcus Rashford. So from the thumbnail, this is so old. Rashford jumped on the scene at 17, scoring 2 braces in 1 week. It's not gone badly for Marcus Rashford since this video was made. I don't mean to sort of claim, you know, the high points of his career, but would he be the same Marcus Rashford without me? I personally don't know. Would he have fed as many children as he has today? I don't think so. We've got Ousmane Dembele after this. This was before he even went to Dortmund. This was when he was still playing in France, and when his knees weren't made out of ambrosia custard. Like, he was an insane player. He was 76 overall, so I don't know why I was telling people to watch out for him. People definitely already knew about him at this point, but now the next one, I want to do a little bit of research during this video. Emre Mor. This is a blast from the past. To be fair, apparently he's gone Fenerbahce. That's not bad. That's not a bad place to be. You could argue that Moore was expected from his career, realistic. Some of these attributes are so funny, man. 43 vision. He goes to opticians and they turn him away. Like, that's how blind he is. Like, who's Adam Nodge? We've really taken a dip down here. I think I just put him in because he was from like a cool nation. It's like, you know, when you play Football Manager and you get like a player from Sudan or something. You have to sign him. Oh, now this is a serious one. Wilfred Onyinye Ndidi. Back when he was playing in Belgium. This is mad. He was a DM. He was 18. But for me, he's genuinely one of the best DMs in the league. Like, top 5. He burst onto the scene after scoring a 111km/h volley. I knew my stuff back then, bro. So how did I know it was 111 kilometers? Was I there on the sidelines with a speedometer? Kingsley Coman next. I'm not going to claim this one because Kingsley Coman was definitely already like sick at this point. He was at Bayern, so this was after he'd been at PSG and Juventus. So a Champions League winner, scored the winning goal for Bayern against his former club PSG. Dennis Zakaria. You know what, yeah? I'm saying right now, if I didn't put Dennis Zakaria in this video, he doesn't make it as a professional footballer. This is good. Borussia Mönchengladbach he plays for now. Was a young boy playing for young boys. Oh my goodness gracious me. That is a year 6 Victor Lindelof. United fans will be torn on this one because, yeah, obviously I predicted him, but in terms of his performance levels for United, he's probably still 72 overall, innit? Nah, Lindelof, man, he had no hair back then. He genuinely looks as if he goes to EDL protests on Saturday afternoons. I'm a scout. I'm telling you right now, hire me. Liverpool. No, not Liverpool, actually. That's a lot of pressure. Boreham Wood. Hire me. All right, that's episode 1. Couple stinkers in there, but also some good predictions as well. What's episode 2 saying? Oh my God, Leandro Trossard is on the thumbnail. Yeah, he was playing for some random Belgians. I don't even know how I knew who this guy was. But Renato Sanchez is also here as well. This is starting well. Benfica apparently paid €750 and 25 footballs for him. That can't be correct. Why 25 footballs as well? Do you even need that many? Just ask for more money on top. I feel like it's a waste of resources. 2000. Riyad Mahrez as well. I mean, this was when he was back at Leicester. I remember, actually, you know what? Anecdote time. I did a career mode series on this game with Leicester, right? In the first season, I finished 4th, and everyone had a go at me because it was unrealistic, and then they won the league in that season. So if you left a comment 7 years ago, yeah, I don't think I've forgotten. Obviously, he's got Man City. He was unreal for Man City this most recent season. It took him a bit of time to assert himself into Pep's squad, but he's done the business. Timothy Fosu, okay, yeah, we've gone downhill. My bad, all right? Where is this guy now? He's a Bayer Leverkusen. You know what? His first name is Evans, by the way. That can't be glossed over. Whose first name is Evans? You're one Evan at best. Realistically, like, even Evan is like a slightly out there name. That's outrageous. Evans, Timothy Fosu Mensah. No, it wasn't. Nah, I don't want to hear it. Fosu squared Mensah. This doesn't even make sense. Why would your name be Fosu Mensah? Who is next? Leo Bonatini. Oh, dear mother of God. I'm pretty sure my man plays in, like, Qatar. Bartosz, I actually remember this guy. I know ball, lads. Honestly, I do know ball. This guy signed for Leicester one time. Bartosz Kapushka, he now plays back in Poland. Joshua Kimmich, as a young player. I can't even remember him being young. I'm not even gonna lie. Donny van der Beek. The final player here. Yeah, to be honest, this is actually quite a good one from me. Because this was way before he was, like, scoring in the Champions League for Ajax. That was only, like, 3 years ago. Picking him out 6 years ago, I'm pretty proud of that one. This was before Manchester United ruined him, before he went around the country testing out substitute benches, before he then went to Everton and continued sitting on the substitutes bench. There was a couple L's in there, but
Come on,
there was a
ref.
couple really good ones. I'm telling you now. Oh, no, forget about it. Alex Iwobi's on the thumbnail. It's been a good video, lads, but is that the time? Donnarumma's here, and he looks 9 as well. But Alex Iwobi was the first person as well. He's JJ Okocha's nephew. Yo, if I was JJ Okocha, I wouldn't invite him to the barbecue. That's hard. Donnarumma, he was 19 for about 4 years in a row. Carol Linetti, I don't know who this guy is. He's got really good stats, though. He plays for Torino in Italy. He's played there for time. But he's alright. He's made a career out of himself. He's not still in Poland. That makes it sound as if you're in Poland, you don't have a career. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I might have just put this guy in because he was Nigerian. I'll be totally honest. Olorenwaju Hayode. Yeah, he's 29 right now. So he was at Austria Vienna. Then he signed for Manchester City. Never played for them in 2017. Went to Shakhtar Donetsk. And then he's been on loan in Turkey for 4 years straight. Okay. That's money laundering. I'm not going to lie. Oh, Leon Bailey, another man from Genk. The same team as Ndidi, and he was 17, the Jamaican winger. That's mad. He's not really made an impact at Aston Villa, but obviously he's had a really cool career so far. Hopefully he, like, cracks the Premier League this year. Danny Drinkwater.
Fucking hell, how much passing do you have to do in the box?
Hell, man, I'm finished.
No, you know what it is? Yeah, actually, no. I wasn't recommending Drinkwater. I was actually just saying for everyone to stay hydrated and drink your water, innit? Yeah, look, Danny Drinkwater was good in the season that Leicester won the league. Then he went a little bit downhill. Went Chelsea and he was 2-footing under 21 players. Oh, hello. That is a name. We're googling again, boys. Since making this video, I have never heard of this man ever again. So I don't know where he is now. Where does he play? Oh my God, he signed for Huddersfield. He played in the Premier League. He got relegated from the Premier League as well. Did he reach the wonderful heights of this series expected him to? Probably not. Gonzalo Guedes here as well. Where did he end up? He's gone Spain now, isn't he? Marvellous. Nakamba. Another man that's ended up at Aston Villa. He was playing in the Netherlands these times. And that's the end of episode 3. Some serious L's. I'm sorry, Huddersfield, but some good W's as well. So once again, if there's any scouting jobs going, then let your boy know. So overall, those were some of the players that I predicted to have mad careers back in 2016 and where they ended up now. But what players were wonder kids back in
Come on
these
then,
days you
fucking
thought
hell.
would go on to be amazing and maybe didn't hit the heights that you thought they would? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this
Fucking release the ball, there's no one to fucking pass to.
I am sick and tired of these same footballers winning the Ballon d'Or every year. We need a Cinderella story. Today, I'm going to be taking the worst player in FIFA 22 and making him a Ballon d'Or winner. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Nathan Dylan Saliba, a 16-year-old Canadian midfielder on FC FC Montreal or CF Montreal, you are looking at a future Ballon d'Or winner. Honestly, this team right now is too good for Dylan to be getting game time. So we're going to get the young fella out of Canada and add him to the transfer list. Got to get those development plans on him right now as well. I want to treat the first few years of his career as developmental years. Get that potential up, and then we can think about the Ballon d'Or later in his career. Also, I need to introduce you lads to Miss Miracle, the new manager that is going to make this miracle happen. She's got her cream suit on and she means business. Also, whilst we wait to sell him, I'm going to make sure he plays in every possible game. We want him to get as much game time as possible because, I mean...
And it's a goal!
Now, his potential
He scored the goal,
64.
Patterson!
We need to be getting that up into
Come
the
on.
70s, into the 80s, all the way to the 90s.
He
It
has
ain't going to be
been-
easy. Well, we're here at the end of the transfer window, and
dominating.
we have not received a single offer
You saw
for
it
our
coming
boy.
from an
So
absolute
I'm
mile
dead
away.
set
This
for
play as well,
Saliba
this
in the
player
deep end. He's gonna
is
swim the
absolutely
shark.
brilliant.
He's got
They're
Victor
playing
Wanyama
like
next to
prime
him. He's
Barcelona.
playing for Montreal. Let's see what we can do with him. Damn,
The
our first
passing
game in the
is
MLS
bloody
isn't even
lovely.
until April, but I'm legit gonna make sure he plays in every single game. I'm gonna take the slow grind and just watch every game to make sure he actually starts. And I mean, after one MLS game, he's already gone up to a 48 overall. And he aged. He's already turned 17. We've lost a year. Also, I want him involved more. If he can get plenty of assists and plenty goals, that's gonna make him look like a better player. So we're gonna convert him to an attacking midfielder. It's all about getting the stats to boost up the overall and boost up the dynamic player potential. I'm a scientist, lads. Trust me.
That makes sense.
All right, lads. The summer transfer window is
And it's
open.
another goal!
Man is
It's
not
another
good
goal!
overall, but his form is bad. He has got 10 appearances, 0 goals, 0 assists. I would love if we could get an offer in this window. He is now an attacking midfielder, though. Let's see if that can get him up to over a 49. It gets him up to a 50. I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
Let's get those
Yeah.
skills and weak foot up to 5
Yeah,
stars.
awesome.
It might not be a first goal or a first assist, but Saliba has got his first yellow card. But still, no transfer. Looks like Saliba might have to become a Montreal club legend. We've received a transfer offer, lads. It's outside the window, but it's for... Who the hell is this? Is this like a Romanian club? I mean, I'm going to accept it and see if we can make a move to Romania. There we go, lads. It has gone through. Nathan Dylan Saliba will be leaving the club at the start of season number 2 and will be going to FC Arges, and so will we. But let's finish out this season with Montreal and see if we can actually get some progress. Audio loss is not progress. So my man has played all 34 games this season. He's gone up 7 overall, which is amazing. Managed to get 3 assists, so I don't know if it's going to help his dynamic player potential too much. But it's all good because we're off to the Romanian League. I mean, here we are, but even our teammates here are too good for us. They're all in the mid-60s, so we need to get some growth this season. And now we're back on European time, so we're actually halfway through the second season. No, we're halfway through the first season, so that's kind of giving us more game time. Also, Nathan, if you're watching this, I hope you enjoy what we're doing for your career. I live in Cincinnati, so next time Montreal play SCC, hit me up. I mean, we only got the second half of the season. No goals, no assists, but we got +2 overall. The exciting thing is we're only 8 overall off his base potential. I'm interested to see what the potential is looking like right now. Oh, it's gone down. It's at a 60. That's great. Here we are, start of season 3. I have 0 intentions of selling Saliba unless that release clause above us gets activated. If that gets activated, I'm just going to say it's the universe saying we have to leave. But at the moment, I just want to grind it out in Romania. We've entered the 60s. Let's go. Another season. We still haven't scored a single goal in our career. We got 2 assists this year. We're up to 61. We're actually making okay progress. Low-key, we've done all of the growth in those individual ones we can. How long would it take him to become a striker? 200 weeks. Yeah, that ain't happening. I think attacking midfield is the only choice we can stick with now. I don't know what's in the water this year. We've scored 4 goals. I mean, it's not incredible. This Griffo guy, oh my god, 21 goals for this Italian fella. But we got 4 goals. That's a start. We managed to finish
Pastor
4th in the
Patterson,
Romanian
fucking
league as well. It would be quite
space.
funny if we managed to do a rebuild in the Romanian league when we're not even trying to do that. The potential is at a 70 now. Okay, we're getting a bit better, but I'm open to change. Let's throw Nathan and Dylan on the transfer list. Montreal want us back. We've received one offer here. It's from FC Montreal, CF Montreal. screw it, let's go home. And of course we score in what might be our last game for FC Arges. Well, go grab the coat again because we're headed to cold Montreal for round 2. Little does this idiot know, but him signing Saliba has just signed his sacking from Montreal. I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Damn, this team got absolutely nuked since I left. We have nobody. Maybe we shouldn't have come home. I am happy to confirm that we have officially beaten our base overall potential of 64 up to 65 at just age 20. Come on, Nathan. We arrived late through the season. We arrived halfway through it, and we got injured halfway through the season. So, yeah, coming back to Montreal was a bad idea. I think I'm going to leave. Speaking of the Ballon d'Or, though, Mbappe is the Ballon d'Or winner here in 2024. Right, here we are, start of the next season, transfer listed. I need to get out of the MLS and out of Montreal. I signed a whole heap of attacking midfielders, and these mugs didn't even give us a transfer offer for Saliba. This is, alright, I guess we're spending at least half another season at Montreal. The main man has cracked the 70s. It's an okay season. It's okay, man. 2 goals, 2 assists. I mean, it's a terrible season, but in comparison to what we've had, we just absolutely suck. We came 12th in the East, and it's another bloody Ballon d'Or for Kylian Mbappe. I'm coming for you, Mbappe. I'm coming for your crown. Only 25 overall away. Do we want a little Portuguese adventure here? Bella Vista, we'll accept that one. So we've gone from Canada to Romania, back to Canada, and now we're headed to the Portuguese League. I'm very interested to see what this team is looking like. This could be the start of the new era. You know what? This team is actually decent, and we fit in as the only attacking midfielder. This could be the start. Like, this could. We need to lock in and take the career of Saliba to the next level. See if we can make a half a season push for European football. Of course, we come across in January. Okay, that's decent considering we got here halfway through the season. We got 2 goals and an assist. We get 73 overall. We're getting there slowly. We have been selected though for the Canadian national team at the World Cup, so that's progress. Nathan Saliba, World Cup winner with Canada, maybe? Maybe Alfonso will put in a good word to PSG or Bayern or wherever he is in career mode. It's improvements, lads. It's improvements. 5 goals, 6 assists. We're getting up there with Boa Vista. I want to become a Boa Vista legend. I'm using them right now. Let's just grind. Let's put our heads down for a couple of years, get goals, get assists. Let's get ourselves up to mid-80 and just keep going up and up and up every season. Get ourselves European football with Boa Vista, get trophies, and prove to these big European clubs that we can do bits for them. But I don't want to go to a big European club until we are ready. If we go to like a Manchester United, well, that's not going to help. If we go to like a Real Madrid and we're 81 overall, we're never going to get played. I want to go to one of these big clubs when I'm like 85, 86 at least. We came 6th as well with Boa Vista. Let's make a push for top 4 next year. We're bringing in reinforcements as well, dropping £28 million on this Mexican regen striker. I just want to feed him balls. Wait, hold up. Not like
Oh my god, what a mistake by the keeper.
Maybe, but
And that makes it 1-1.
Assist after assist
Beautiful work.
after assist. Big season, baby. That's our best season of our career so far. Up 5 overall as well. We've really got to keep it going. We just need 5 after 5 after 5. And it's a good thing we signed this Ika guy because he got 22 goals. But we're not trying to get him a Ballon d'Or. And we won the Portuguese League with Boa Vista, meaning we're playing Champions League football next season. This is a great opportunity for us to prove our worth and really put our name into the world football stratosphere. This man, Reggie Cannon, absolutely killing it as well. I ain't leaving Boa Vista anytime soon, lads. Although here we are at the start of the next season, I'm going to add ourselves to the transfer list. I'm not going to accept any offers. I'm just curious to see what clubs are coming in for us. Also, we're valued at £49 million now. That is progress. We're basically the Canadian Bruno Fernandes. God damn, the first offer we received is from PSG. We really are that guy now. RB Leipzig want us. Gonna add another addition to the team though. I want to make sure Boa Vista continue to get better. I'm not gonna leave them in the dark. I mean, we had Man United, we had Brighton, we had Leicester. The Premier League clubs are starting to take notice. But I want to have at least this Champions League campaign with Boa Vista. Our group is cooked. We really are that guy now, ladies and gentlemen. 15 goals, 13 assists, and we are up to an 84 overall. It might be time for us to spread our wings. Bro, whatever club I go to, I might have to bring the Mexican what am I trying to think of? I was trying to think of a clever name of a spot. I mean, if our manager name is Miss Miracle, we can just call this guy Mr. Mexico. I feel like we need to be a duo for the rest of our career, though. Saliba and Caballas need to be a duo for the rest of their careers. Back-to-back Portuguese champions. We came third in our group. I think that means we're in the Europa League. I mean, we didn't win it. Yes, we beat Basel in the prelims. We beat Besiktas in the round of 16. And then we lost to Atalanta in the quarterfinals. It is time for us to spread our wings and leave the nest.
Fucking pass me the ball.
Comfort zone. Let's see
Fucking
who
hell.
comes in for Saliba.
I mean, the box is constantly open.
Nathan, this is for your own good. It's the best thing for you, brother. Transfer offer from Juventus. We could dominate at Juventus. They've offered this guy, but I want to keep all the strike power we can. Juventus would be a fun league to play in, or the Serie A would be a fun league to play in. I want to keep this Matthias Suiii guy, but I'm just going to counter offer something terrible just so it gets accepted. I'm not trying to get a massive price fee here for him. 88 mil, they accepted, perfect. It kind of works for us to go to a club that just dominates their league because we want to rack up the stats so that we can win the Ballon d'Or. I would rather go to a Juventus or a PSG rather than, or maybe even a Man City at this point, rather than a more tightly contested league. I was really hoping that was Juventus putting in an offer here for Iker, but I'm going to reject that one. He rejected the contract. They couldn't agree on contract terms. Are you kidding me? All right, let's go wait for another offer. Chelsea have come in here for Nathan. 110 million pounds. Do we want to go play at Chelsea? Screw it. Let's just accept it. We can build a big team around them. And Barcelona have come in as well, but I can't be bothered at doing a negotiation right now. We'll wait and see if Chelsea goes through. Wait, Chelsea got rejected as well. Why doesn't he want to leave? Is he seriously that attached to this club, Vista? Liverpool this time. I will take Liverpool. 110 mil. Just leave the club, bro. You are holding yourself back, my friend. Bro, you rejected Liverpool as well. Manchester United. I hope they've got a cracked out squad. This is a big risk. I did call him the Canadian Bruno Fernandes before. Bruno Fernandes moved from Portugal to Man United. Maybe it's going to happen again. There we go, lads. It has gone through. Nathan Dylan Saliba is now a Manchester United player. But before we go, there is one thing I must do to make my job easier. Let's renew the contract of Iker. And let's get a release clause in there. They say 180 mil. I'm thinking more about, let's say maybe 20 mil. They agree. I was gonna do one, but I feel like they would just reject that. You can have 400,000 pounds a week for now, although that might stuff me up. All right, let's go see what we can do. But we are now the new Manchester United gaffer. What idiot manager gave him a 20 million pound release clause? You know, I'll pay it. It says his weekly wage is still 24.5k, not 400,000. You love to see it. We have got ourselves a pretty bloody good team here at Manchester United. I don't even know if we necessarily need old mate up top, but we're going to sign him anyways. Welcome back, brother. Lissandro Martinez, or Laturo Martinez, sorry, because you're about to get benched. I just checked our potential. It is now 92. Oh my god. The exciting thing is we're only 25 right now. We could hit like a very high overall this year, and if we dominate, the Ballon d'Or could be a lot closer than we expect. Need to start paying attention as well to the teams. We're not going to win the Ballon d'Or this year because we didn't even make the UEFA team of the year. I don't know when it's going to show us who won the Ballon d'Or though. Maybe we missed it for this year. God damn, that is not the season we wanted. That is a stinker of a season in comparison to what we wanted. I knew Man United was a dumb choice. Now, I'm leaving Man United next year. We've gone on to an 88. 7 assists, or 7 goals and 4 assists. That is, and even Iker is suffering. Yeah, we finished 9th in the Premier League. We are not going to win a Ballon d'Or coming 9th in the Premier League, scoring 7 goals and getting 4 assists. Although we managed to make the Champions League final. How does that even work? Also, we're on international duty with Canada at the 2030 World Cup, and it's not gone well. All right, this is a dark phase in the career of Nathan Dylan Saliba. Get out of Manchester United, brother. There's still time to salvage your career. I want to go to a club that is a surefire. Barcelona, just like Manchester United, very respectable. One of the most famous football clubs, if not sporting clubs on planet Earth. But right now, not in a great spot, not in a great state. I don't want to be messing with fate. I don't want to waste any more years. Yeah, look, Arsenal, not going to you either. I'm sorry. AC Milan or Inter Milan? AC Milan again. I just can't. I need to go to like a Real Madrid, a PSG, a big club that is in a dominant league, or in a league rather that they dominate. Manchester City could be the move though. Man Manchester City. We would be an absolute Judas swapping the red side of Manchester for the blue side. But I don't care about loyalty in this video. I want a bloody Ballon d'Or. This is where we're going to do it. This is where we're going to do it. We are the next big thing. We are the biggest footballer in Canadian football history, and we've signed with Man City on a one-year deal. Bloody hell, Man City. I need to take over this club. They are a mess. Screw you, Pep. It's Miss Miracle's time, you bold fraud.
We cannot replace you.
This is what we wanted, lads. You know your team is good when literally everybody but the goalkeepers at the World Cup. Our team is so high rated. Look at this guy. This must be like the Lewandowski regen. We've got Foden in there. If we don't have a career best season, something is wrong with us. No surprise though, we haven't been nominated for the team of the year again in the midfield. We just need a couple good seasons. We're not putting up the stats to get a Ballon d'Or, lads. What is doing? Phil Foden's putting up the numbers that could maybe consider it, but even then, we need to do some insane footballing stats. 10 goals, 7 assists, we're up to 91 overall. Sixth in the Premier League. We finished behind Wolverhampton and Leeds. Man, I miss Bella Vista. And we lost the Europa League final. No!
No, God!
We're 27 years of age. We're one of the world's best footballers. We're about to enter our prime. These need to be the seasons where we just absolutely go off and put ourselves in Ballon d'Or.
Fucking come on!
Upgrades to the team so that
I
we
want
can
fucking
have
skill on
ourselves
these running
a
up the skill
Champions League contending, a
points.
Premier League contending, and every trophy contending season. The 2031 Ballon d'Or winner is Kylian Mbappe. I feel like he has won it every year. Mbappe, I'm coming for you, brother. I am coming. You're 95 rated. This has been our best season to date. 14 goals, 9 assists. But the thing is, I don't think we're going to win the Ballon d'Or because I think Foden wins it over us. I don't even think we win that in general, but Foden's got himself 20 goals and 12 assists. So, it's not looking good.
It's not looking good, Bev.
This is one of the tightest Premier League tables, though. We almost won the league, losing 1 point behind Liverpool, but we've qualified for the Champions League. And it is another Europa League final loss. I mean, I can't see old mate Mbappe anywhere on the top goal scorers list for the Europa League. And obviously, I can't go and look at the Ligue 1 stats, so hopefully he's had a stinker of a season. I did not realise this, but Nathan Saliba has submitted a transfer request. I don't want to sell him. I do not want to sell him. I do not want to change clubs again. I want to be stable and get results. We've put our own spin on the team. It is looking good. Come on, Saliba. Be the man. I am begging you. I am begging you. What do you mean? You are ready to be. You're my man. You're the number one man. I might even go offer him a new contract and make him a crucial first team player. I mean, he's got 3 years left on his contract. Let's go give him a big pay upgrade. £500,000 in a first team crucial player. Mbappe's reign of terror is over, but it is not to our man. It is not even to Phil Foden. It is to Haaland. Oh my God, we might. Okay, all right. Don't panic. Don't panic. I'm panicking. We might win the Ballon d'Or next year. We have scored 33 goals and have got 10 assists. We're up to 94 with Nathan Saliba. Let's go see if we have some silverware that could add to the claims that we might win the Ballon d'Or. Manchester City have won the Premier League. We didn't win the FA Cup. We got ourselves the Carabao Cup, so that's a domestic double. We won the Champions League. Surely we're going to be one of the favourites to win the Ballon d'Or. Champions League, Premier League, Carabao Cup. And we got the Player of the Month here in May. This is all going to plan. What I'm going to do, I'm going to simulate to December next year, make the moves behind the scenes to make sure we're competing again next year. But if we don't win the Ballon d'Or, I might just cry. Who will be 2023's? Oh, wait, no! We're not one of the candidates. What? They're saying it's between Kowal. There's 3 Manchester City players, and we're not one of them. Are you kidding me? I'm actually done. What? We better have a good year this year.
It's because you're a cam, mate.
Let's go see who wins the Ballon d'Or, but if the game's suggesting we're not going to win it, then I'm quite sad. Player of the year announced. Who is it going to be? Is that, I think that's Kowaliak, our striker. Yeah, it is. The beast himself. We got more goals than him, though, last year. How does that even work? Does it have to be a striker every year? Because we scored more goals than him, and he's a striker. Here we are at the end of the season. We got 61 games under our belt, 91 goals and 7 assists, but I think Koulibaly might beat us again. How did we get like double the amount of goals he got last year and he still wins the Ballon d'Or? That is ridiculous. We did get our hands on another Premier League title, however. A Community Shield, so that's 2 trophies. Oh, we lost the FA Cup final. That's the treble dream gone for the moment. But the Carabao Cup we won. We've done a domestic treble. Did we win the UEFA Super Cup? We did. Oh, that's the pre-season tournament. We did win the Super Cup. That's 4 trophies. How about the Champions League this year? We didn't win that one. How did we go? Oh my God, we have had a stinker. Who will be 2034's Player of the Year? We're not on it again. You have got to be kidding me. How do we keep getting screwed out of this? How are we not even nominated for the top 4? We did better than Foden and Papiscu. How? This is actually ridiculous. Player of the Year announced. Who is it going to be? It's Koulibaly again. I mean, I'm glad it's him and not someone that didn't deserve it. He did finish that high, and he finished with more goals than us last year, but it's just annoying that we weren't even nominated. They've got an agenda against my boy, I'm telling you. We have absolutely gone off this year. 21 goals and 19 assists. However, you're my arch nemesis, Koulibaly. He got 44 goals. 44 goals! Are you taking the piss? We've had a better year in the Premier League than last season, but this year we've only finished second. We lost the community. Don't tell me it's going to be a season of second places. All right, we won an FA Cup. Did we win a Carabao Cup? No. Reading? We do add another Champions League title to our locker, though. That is brilliant. I'm not holding my breath, though. I just want to be nominated this year. Oh, come on. Nah, we've literally gone to the end of career mode. Nah. We've played 744 games in our career, and we are now being forced to retire. It takes us to the main menu. No! I failed you, Saliba.
Hey guys, Doctor here, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today, we're going to be looking at some of the most controversial decisions this season made by the video assistant referee. Are you excited?
Video assistant referee? We call it VAR up in Lancaster. You've gone all posh in London, you have. VAR, do we hate it or do we hate it? No one seems to like it, Theo.
I love it. It's the best thing in the world. It adds a different angle and perspective to football. I love it when the fans start cheering and celebrating and then they have to stop their celebrations because the goal's disallowed because of a cheeky handball in the build-up.
Theo, has somebody put something in your brew? How can you love VAR?
I think it's brilliant when decisions that are completely offside are given onside because of a toenail.
But seriously, week in, week out, we all debate these things in the pubs, in the clubs.
Yeah.
We're all talking about those decisions, aren't we?
Yeah.
So today, should we look at 10 of those decisions?
Yeah, jokes aside, we're going to look at 10 decisions today, and that are really controversial, and we want to hear your opinion. So get down to the comments, leave the timestamp and your opinion. This is all about the comments section. It's going to be clipped up for TikTok. This video is going to go everywhere, and if it does well and you guys like it, we'll do another 10 decisions another time.
10,000 likes, please, for the TDL.
10,000 likes, another 10 decisions. The 10 number. It's very simple. We're going to decision number 1 here. Hudson-Odoi is running down the right in Chelsea versus Brighton, and
No, I've just noticed Mason Mount is in my FPL. If that goes through to him, that's points to Thog Daddy. But I tell you what, that is such an obvious handball thing. Was that given?
So let's just have another replay on that. Because the ball goes through his legs. Mason Mount is free home to tap in and score the winner against Brighton. That's an important 3 points in road to the title at that stage of the season. But I just don't understand how they don't check VAR.
Theo, that is a completely unnatural position from Veltman. That is a stonewall penalty. And I remember, Theo, this was a 1-1 draw, wasn't it?
Yeah,
so
it was.
Chelsea get the penalty and convert.
Yeah.
They get 2 extra points. Now, those points could mean a lot at the end of the season.
What I don't understand, look at this. He's clearly put his arm there to stop the ball from going to Mason Mount if his legs are not in the right position. It's like having an extra leg down there. He just put his arm down there to stop more surface area. I generally think this is very intelligent defending from Veltman, because after he stops it with his arm, he kind of like strolls down as if he's kind of like in an unnatural, uncomfortable position. That way, the referee can't see that he stopped it with his hand, and it goes into the hands of Sanchez, and Mason Mount is not there to score a tap-in. It's intelligent from Veltman, but it should have been VAR'd and changed to a penalty, in my opinion.
And also, it's denying a goal-scoring opportunity, red card.
Red card?
Yes.
If that was given a penalty and a red card, we'd be still speaking about it today, about how both sides of the story, but we agree on the first. Video number 2, Crystal Palace against Arsenal at the Emirates, actually. This game ended a 2-2 draw, but there were some really fierce moments during it. So take a look at this. The ball flies into the air. Arsenal are defending. MacArthur absolutely whacks Saka here. He's in bags of pain. Clearly he's going for the ball. I do think he is. But he ends up kicking Saka, and there's none of the ball, and it's with such pain and power
decision from this. What's your take?
Theo, I reckon that is proper Brexit. The question here, obviously Saka's clearing it.
Yeah.
Is that a yellow or a red? For me, it's not quite a red. I think it's clumsy for me. I think it's a yellow card.
How is that not a red card?
Because of the clumsiness.
Something clumsy doesn't stop it being a red card. It was a terrible tackle. None of the ball. You can argue, yes, he's going for the ball. It's like you going to the street and killing someone and then saying to the police, oh, I didn't mean to kill him, but I killed him.
I think that's very different. But the intent there, Theo, is to volley the ball into the goal. And he's just a little bit slow, isn't he? And it looks terrible when slowed down. For me, benefit of the doubt, but it's a yellow card.
Dad, I have no understanding how you don't give this a red. It's powerful. It's straight on the back of Saka's calf. It injured him, seriously risking an injury for the Arsenal young boy. And he's just clearing the ball. So for me, that's a red. For you, it's a yellow.
Let us know in the comments, what should it have been?
The third controversial video assistant referee decision we're going to be looking at is going over to St James's Park, where they faced Manchester City, the title current winners. Actually ended up winning this game 4-0. But bear in mind, at this moment in the game, it was early on, it was still 0-0.
Wow.
Take a look at this. Cancelo's chasing the ball. Edison, he's kind of just defending it. Edison takes out Ryan Fraser.
Now, I remember this because we live streamed this, and for me, I said it at the time, stonewall penalty, because Edison just goes through Ryan Fraser. There's no other decision here.
I'm being honest, Dad. I'm going to defend Edison. He's going for the ball. João Cancelo takes the ball away. So they've got the ball. I know Ryan Fraser gets taken out by the keeper, but it doesn't affect the run of play.
That's what the referees think. Obviously, João Cancelo is bringing it away. Good defending.
Yeah,
but
but
by that stage, he's completely out of control, the keeper.
Yeah.
He's going straight through the striker. Penalty for sure.
One of them should have said to the other, I'm going for this. Cancelo's ball or Edison's ball. Because both of them would have got there, but Cancelo just decided to take it away.
But I tell you what, I've played in goal, Theo, and I know, if I'm that keeper, I know straight away that's a penalty.
I remember live streaming it and actually saying it wasn't a pen. So I've changed my mind after looking at the replays. By the way, when the official Newcastle TikTok account is posting about it, you know they kind of believe, pretty strong willing, that it's a penalty. Video assistant referee decision number 4. I'm still saying it to annoy you, Dad. Look, this one happened last week on the game week where Southampton played Man City. The Saints were 1-0 up at the time, and then Manchester City equalised. And in the 78th minute, Stuart Armstrong, the Southampton midfielder, decided to stamp Laporte. You can see after the game, this is his leg. That's the state of his leg after that tackle. There's barely any of the ball. I think he might have skimmed the ball at some point, but there's serious intent and power that's gone into that challenge. And he's not gone off the ball. He's got most of the leg, as we can tell after the game. What's your take on it? Is it a red card or not? Because this one did go to VAR, and it wasn't given.
This is amazing. All I can say is, ouch, that's going to hurt in the morning, because that's a horrible gash. And what VAR said, Theo, you won't believe this, it was only a glancing blow. Look at that. That's like something out of the Vietnam War. That's horrible. That is a red card, Theo.
Glancing.
That's not a glancing blow. Look at the pictures. It's so obvious. This is the thing about VAR, Theo.
Yeah.
You've got it there. Use it properly. How can that be a glancing blow? That is dangerous.
There's 12 minutes left in that game, right? Pep could absolutely go all out with City and score a winner if that's given a red card. And Liverpool are now, if they win their game in hand, only 6 points away from City. So these decisions make a big difference on the title race. That should have been given a red card. Look at what it's done to his leg. There's not much of the ball. There's nothing else to say, really.
And the studs are going straight into the thigh. Red card.
Yeah, we agree. Let's stay in the same game week as that Laporte challenge. Let's go over to London. Crystal Palace, Selhurst Park. Jota went clean through. The referee didn't give this a first. Take a look at this. He's through on goal. The keeper's coming off his line. He's got the defender behind him. Jota moves his body into the keeper. And as the ball's astray, he wins a penalty.
Now, the first thing to notice there, Theo, is that Jota miscontrols, and then he clashes with the goalkeeper and thinks, all I can get here is a dodgy penalty. And that's what it is. There's no way in the world that's a penalty, Theo.
Jota has conned the referee here. Take a look at his face as he realises the ball's astray. He looks up, sees Gaita off his line, puts his body into him and wins a penalty.
That is a very bad decision. Now, Jota is my FPL player, so I got points for this, but I have to admit, having watched it back, that is pure wrong. The referee did not give that at first.
No, he didn't.
VAR give that. So is that a clear and obvious error? For me, how can that be a clear and obvious error?
I'm disappointed that no one was in his ear to the referee saying, I've looked at this about 10 times now. He's walked into the goalkeeper to basically con you and make it look like on the replay, because you can see he moves his body over. The ball's going out of play. There's no way Jota is catching the ball. He's done that on purpose. And then this is what Sir Alex has to say about it.
It could have been killed. I think the FA has got to look into it. I think, irrespective of him having a yellow card, he should be banned.
No, stuff, Sir Alex. Tell you what, that's the decision. Tell us in the comments. If you're a Liverpool fan, you defend it. I want to know how, because I don't know. Decision number 6 we're going to be looking at. We're going over to the B Stadium, the community stadium at Brentford, for a 6-pointer versus Watford. Let's take a look at this. So, Willikong slides in, takes down the Brentford player, and as Mbuemo steps up to take it, you can see the Brentford players are in the box. VAR doesn't see this, they don't even check it, and the goal stands. What's your opinion?
Well, this is called encroachment, Theo, and the penalty should be taken again. So what you've got a referee, you've got 2 assistants, you've got VAR, and nobody saw that. That is an infringement of the rules, and I'm sorry. I know it happens a lot, but you have to punish that because it's against the rules.
But do you think maybe you could argue that his leg is on the line,
No,
and also...
he's in the area. You can't do that.
That's the last kick of the game. Do you remember this was literally going over extra time?
Yes.
And this was the winner. Do you think there was some kind of sympathy that the referees were thinking, we can't let this game go on? If we give it for such a little thing like this, it's going to cause mayhem all over the Premier League board.
No, it's one of those rules that isn't enforced, and I don't know why. There are some rules that are enforced time and time again. This one isn't, and it should be.
Just to understand, a lot of you people won't know this, but you'll know if you play Sunday League, if a penalty's been taken, when the ball is kicked, when there's contact with the foot and the football, that's the only time a player can enter the box. You can see before the ball's kicked, there's a Brentford player already in the box, because if it's saved, then you can be on the rebound. But to make it fair, you want all the players at the same level. A lot of people don't know that rule, because it's barely enforced in the Premier League. Now we've got an encounter for number 7 between Crystal Palace and West Ham, and this is a bit of an argy-bargy one. A red card decision given by David Coote. Are you ready for this?
Oh, go on then.
So it was on your boy Suiii, and the referee straight away goes over to Benteke and awards him the red card. So let's check a replay of this.
Oh, you're joking, Theo.
What do you think about that?
Oh, you are joking. Honestly, I look at that and I think this referee, David Coote, has probably never played the game. When you're going up for a challenge, Theo, you don't go up like that, with your hands by your sides like that. You have to raise your arms. That's not a red card in a million years.
I guess
maybe give a foul, but red card, no.
I guess what the referee team are...
You're going to bed?
Yeah.
Right.
Right, no, Casey.
Wow.
Get out, Casey. Get in bed. Get in bed!
It's not your points. Not your what? Points. Points?
Get to bed, Bo.
What are points?
Don't know. Get to bed, Bo. You're making stuff up because it's Mardy mustard.
Well, but that head is bigger than my turtle.
It's probably bigger than you.
There it is, actually. We're actually bigger than you. Pardon? It's bigger than you. It's bigger than you then. No, it's not bigger than me.
How is it bigger than Bo?
It's not bigger than me, it's bigger than you. Actually, no, it's the same size as him. Yeah. And you're bigger than the teddy. And we're the same size. No, we're not.
No, you're not, you liar.
No, I'm talking about the teddy. Oh, yeah.
No, you're not. You was talking about Bo there.
Yeah, I was talking about me, but like, him and the teddy answer.
Oh, you bloody hate you, Casey, so much. Don't speak to me. Bo, you're my favourite.
But you said it on your friend.
Shut up, Casey.
You said
Shut up. Shut up.
You changed your best friend?
Yeah.